West Virginia leads the nation in smoking rates and tobacco-related cancer deaths, and anti-tobacco advocates are pushing newly elected lawmakers to take bold steps this year to tackle the crisis. Newswatch reporter Caleb Pearl has more.
Governor Patrick Morrisey and newly elected West Virginia lawmakers were sworn in on Monday, ushering in a new administration. And as lawmakers prepare for the upcoming legislative session, the American Cancer Society is urging them to prioritize anti-tobacco measures. Among the proposals is how to allocate $7.9 million from a lawsuit settlement with Juul, which was accused of marketing e-cigarettes to underage users.
There are a couple of things really that are at the top of our radar. Number one is to utilize the Juul funding settlement agreement funds that then Attorney General Morrisey was able to secure for West Virginia. We want to use those for youth prevention in the state. That's something that the governor has signaled that he is for. He supports using the Juul funds for what they were intended to be used for. And in our assessment, then that certainly means youth prevention for the e-cigarette really epidemic that's just rampant in our school systems, in our middle schools, and our high schools.
So what do those strategies look like going forward in order to curb the appeal to youth?
Well, a big part of that strategy is a program called Catch My Breath. Really provides programming and resources for our young people so that they don't experiment, so that they don't become addicted to these e-cigarettes. So I think Catch My Breath is part of the solution moving forward.
Catch My Breath is a peer-led program designed by researchers and youth advocates, empowering students with the knowledge and skills needed to resist peer pressure and make informed decisions about tobacco use. The ACS is also advocating for a $1.50 increase in the state's tobacco tax. They argue this measure would provide additional funds for prevention programs and deter tobacco users from continuing.
There is a price point at which those who are using those products stop using those products.
Currently, West Virginia spends just $451,000 annually on tobacco prevention, ranking last in the nation. Advocates urge this amount is insufficient when compared to what's spent by the tobacco industry and are urging for this budget to be increased to $4.5 million.
The industry spends over $100 million just in West Virginia each year in marketing and getting messages out about its product. So if we're looking at an investment of $451,000 to try and offset over $100 million plus, that's not a very good ratio.
The ACS emphasizes that funding for prevention programs is more than just an expense. It's an investment in West Virginia's future.
Which again will result in West Virginians being more healthy, having a more robust workforce that's more productive, and a reduction in business and healthcare costs throughout the entire state, not to mention the positive health outcomes that come from all that.
Reporting from the WOAY studios, I'm Caleb Pearl for Newswatch.